Good morning. Today we're taking a look at the Aura coin on the XRPL. So, recapping, we have a large ABC here, and we've been zooming in now on this shorter time frame price action. Don't know if my eyes are deceiving me. It's definitely not to scale. Just something I just noticed here that I thought was really fascinating was here is this kind of price action off the lows. Okay, so we've got this kind of bounce and this ABC kind of playing out here for the coin itself. Now, this reminded me immediately of the price action for XRP. So here is this large ABC correction that we had back in 2015, right? So we had this huge ABC played out right there. And then from here, we've had a pattern where we do an impulsive move, and then we have this long consolidation, and then a larger ABC that plays out for this XRP coin before impulse. Well, what struck me immediately as something interesting to see is we have this initial break, pullback, breakout, higher low, and then we kind of bounce off of that, and we just kind of do this chopping ABC structure that comes into play. Well, when we look at Aura, and I'm zoomed in on this area here, and this is, well, obviously with more price action we'll get some clarity on this, but here's this breakout, ABC down, ABC down. Then we come back up and swing past the top of the range, come back, swing past top of the range, moving sideways, and then I don't think we get as much sideways. Oops, yeah, sideways. There's your sideways, and then a capitulation. Then we go sideways, capitulation, but a higher low back into this area. So capitulation, but a higher low back to this area. So if this continues, we'll see. I mean, it's definitely squirrely, which is funny. But if we have a pull back up again, if we end up doing this and then coming back down, I'll tell you what, I am definitely a believer of this bad boy, right? So if this is what we're doing, this was the daily chart for XRP back in the day. And if this is the Aura coin, we're doing this on the 4-hour, we would definitely not have as much time to have to wait. So I'm expecting that we should have some more chop through this region here. And if that's the case, we're right about here, which would mean, let's just measure this time period. Okay, so this is, let's get a ratio here for fun. We've got ourselves this move to there. Let's just assume that this is accurate, right? So we go from this there to the whole thing being there. So we're sitting at a ratio of 457 over 133. So if that's the case, we're looking at a ratio of 3.5 of whatever the time is. So if this is the case over here, then we would be saying, okay, well, if that's actually accurate, again, we're speculating on this. Let's do one more bar over. So that's 28 days, and we do 28 3.5 times, so that'd be another 98 total for the whole thing. So we'd be doing here, we do 98. Where does that take us? Well, it could be a while out here. Oh, not too bad. We're getting into February. Oh, we're getting further out. Let's see. We're doing this live. 98. I just saw it, so I was like, hey, that could take a while. So 98 days takes us to March. Yep, I would bet you that's totally where we go. All right, so we might have some chop consolidation until March, and then there's your end of March, April window, which I've been seeing on a lot of things has been the confluence of this thing is the case where it just takes off. So you might just only have a little bit of time before Aura. So pack your bags. Looks like what we're doing here on XRP. I thought that was kind of a fun little exercise and possibly a window into what our price action could look like. March 26th. So we'll see. But that may be where we just kind of lull for a while and then bam, things get wild. So I could see us moving up and down that range, right? Again, as we would be doing this stuff. So there's a breakout maybe for XRP here, and then we pull down, and then away we go. So, all right, guys, we'll check in tomorrow, but potential big things happening here through February and March for Aura. So thanks again. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye-bye.